You know, it's mornings like this I wish I had your job. Listening to lectures rather than slaving over hot stove.
Oh, you're joking, aren't you? These day courses are a toss-up. I mean, OK, sometimes they're useful, but half the time you end up sat there being told something you know a damn sight more about than the bloke that's telling you.
Well, enjoy the rest. Anybody else going from Weatherfield General?
Not as far as I've heard. Anyway, if they let more than one of us go at a time, the hospital are practically shut down. We're short-staffed even when we're all in.
I'll see you later.
OK. See ya.
Hey, Master's here. I can't stand being looked over when I'm working.
That'd be cool, Pat. Just give the man a smile.
Okay. Morning. That's what I like to see. Early starters. Hope you'll keep it up.
No danger, pal.
Yeah, this lot know what they're doing, I take it.
Oh, yeah, they're all craftsmen. Hey, Pat.
Aye, you wouldn't chuckle. Lads raise every egg a bird.
You talking to me?
You haven't seen Amy over the last few days, have you, Only? She hasn't come to work.
Well, that's Amy for you, Jim. She likes being unpredictable.
It's Leanne. It's doing her head in. She's actually told the police that Amy's a missing person now.
More for her. Because that's just what Amy likes, yeah? People worrying about her. So why don't you go and tell Leanne she'll turn up when it suits her. She always does. What's luck?
Right.
No, just a flatmate.
Oh, nuts you are.
She's not...
Hey, Harvey.
I can't get going without her, bro, me. Is that Leanne still on that phone? You know she's only phoning police again, don't you?
Oh, I know she is, and she's wasting her time. The only time they respond to a missing person report is when it's from the next of kin or somebody close. And even then, what are they meant to do? Where do they start?
They just said, keep us informed at all times. And have you spoken to her parents? Well, I can't exactly do that, can I? She hasn't got any, they're dead.
Oh, I know. They were killed in an accident, weren't they? She had a tragic life, that girl.
Well, in case it's of any consolation to you two girls, I've just spoken to Dev, and apparently she will reappear. She always disappears, and she always comes back.
Dev doesn't give a damn about her. Do you know she's having his baby? A waste of time talking to him.
Vera, are you sure she wasn't at yours last night?
Well, there were no sign of her last night when I went to bed. And I put my head round the door this morning first thing and she wasn't there.
Well, there you are now. She'll have gone to see some friends in Birmingham and have a wee lie down like you girls do.
What, without telling us? No, she wouldn't do that.
Well, I hope not. Because she still owes me rent. Not that I'm saying naught about her. I mean, I'm not saying she's done a moonlighter out.
She was in a right state, you know. She was really, really upset.
Hey, you don't think she'd do it silly, do you?
Morris, my old son, I'll see you in the usual watering hole about 1 o'clock, all right? OK, bye. You all right, sunshine?
Yeah, fine.
Everything go all right yesterday when I was in Leeds?
Yeah, nothing I couldn't handle.
Good.
Well, actually, there was one bit of trouble.
Oh, what was that?
Gwen was half cut in the afternoon. Too much boozing in the Rovers at lunchtime, I suppose. Anyway, she couldn't sew straight to save her life. So I put her in packing, told her to sober up.
Well, why didn't you send her home?
Well, yeah, I should have. Later on, her boyfriend turned up.
What, Jim McDonald?
Yeah, throwing his weight around, talking tough. You know the sort of thing. Anybody spoke to his lady friend out of turn, they'd have him to answer to.
Right. Wait! Now, you listen. If you come in this sewing room, Brahms and Liszt, one more time, you are out. Do you understand?
Yes, Mr.
And as for your boyfriend, if he comes in here shouting the odds, I'm going to have the law on him. Do you understand?
Jim was here. I didn't know, honest.
Oh, don't give me that. You went moaning to him. Right, you've been warned. And you can have it in writing. Pin it on your locker so you don't forget.
I've not even seen Jim, let alone told him.
I know. It were me.
Oh, thanks.
Well, I didn't know what he were going to go and do, did I? Somebody's been telling tales to Daddy.
Oh, you're up. I mean, it's 9:15. I thought you'd overslept. What are you doing?
I'm packing my things.
Packing? What do you mean? You've not got any holidays arranged?
I'm sorry, Audrey. I know I should have come to you first thing this morning and told you. And I feel bad about landing this on you. But I'm going away.
No, you can't do that.
Oh, I have to. It means leaving my job and leaving this flat, but I've got to do it.
Oh, Tom, please, now come on, you can't do this to me. Listen, I gave you a job when you needed it. You've not given me any notice, any warning.
Yeah, I know I'm out of order. Well, that happens to be the truth in more ways than one. Yeah, my head's all over the place. I can't handle it anymore.
I thought you were happy here, love.
Yeah, I was. I was. I mean, not now. I've got to get away from Dad. I mean, he's here all day, every day. I mean, whichever way I turn, he's there. I mean, you know what he's like. You know how he tried to set me up just round the corner in competition with you.
Oh, yes, I do know. A real dirty trick.
Yeah, I told him where to stick it.
Yeah, but look, now you're doing a dirty trick on me, Tom, aren't you? Now, come on, please, think again.
Look, Audrey, maybe you don't know my father. I mean, he never gives up. He's always on at me, you know, wanting me to think the way he thinks, do what he does. I'm sorry, Audrey, but I'm going. Oh, by the way, can I just remind you about the £500 for the deposit on the flat? You know, and any wages that I'm owed from work. I've got to get away from him. You know, today, right now, before he finds somewhere stopping me.
Taking Morris Peters to lunch today. You know that order we had of him?
Yeah.
Well, he said it'd cost me lunch. Now he's collecting.
Well, that's a tough life, Dad. But look on the bright side. You buy 2 lunches, at least you get to eat one of them.
Yeah, that's right. Now, allowed for Morris isn't the price of the gear he's buying. Listen, hold the fort, and if you've got a chance, move that stuff that's clumpering up old packing there, will you?
Oh, right, the old stock.
Yeah, just gathering dust. We'll have to flog it off cheap. I'll get out of that soup first, sir, if I was you.
Right, well, I'll nip next door and get changed.
Right. Right, listen in, you lot. If anyone comes back this afternoon sloshed, that is it. Finito. Not just today, any day, all right?
I'll get in. We'll be knocking back the large scotches for the next 3 hours.
We'll never hear the last of theirs.
Yeah, well, it's not my fault. If Jim hadn't come barging in, shouting the odds, it would have all blown over.
It is nice, though. At least it shows he cares enough about you to stand up for you. I think it's lovely, really.
Yeah, well, I can stand up for myself, thank you very much. And if Mark wants to know where I am, say I'm in the toilet.
Where are you going?
OK, Doc. Thanks, love.
So who's looking after the men while you're in the Swally?
Pat. Pat! And this is me lunch.
Oh, well, it's a decent pint of bitter, son, but it's hardly solid nourishment.
No. This is just to clear the dust.
Oh, so...
Yeah, when I get back to the site, I'll grab myself a sandwich then, you see. And once I've sunk this, then Pat can have half an hour.
Hey, you know, you're turning into a right tycoon, so you'll be like Baldwin soon. I knew. He only looks after a load of women, doesn't he? Imagine him looking after a load of brickies, plasters and all that kind of gear. Tell you what, they'd give him some... Hello, Gwen, how you doing? What do you have?
What the hell do you think you're playing at?
I beg your pardon?
With Baldwin's lad. Threatening him, shouting the odds. I almost got fired this morning because of you.
Well, don't worry your head. Anytime you've any bother with them, let me know, I'll sort it out.
No, Jim. You're the problem, not them. Marching in there, telling everyone, be nice to your girlfriend or else. You made me look a right idiot.
Sorry, I thought I was trying to help you.
I need that kind of help like a hole in the head, so no more of it, ever.
So you marched in there, did you?
No, I didn't march.
Because you know the soldiers, you know. Consider yourself from Jack.
Look, I had to be told.
Scotch and threat, please, Betty.
Right.
So where's the lovely Amy today, then? She's like a ray of sunshine behind this bar, she is.
Oh, yeah. What's me and Leanne, then? Miseries?
Nay, you know I don't mean that, Betty. No, you're like the Three Graces, you and Leanne and Amy. I said the Three Graces.
Oh, yeah? And what pub do they work in?
Now, see, I was simply making a civil inquiry as to the whereabouts of Amy, that's all.
Well, we don't know. We've not seen her. She hasn't been in for a few days.
She's not even been in as a digs. I mean, you know, Vera Duckworth's bed and breakfast.
You know that she's pregnant, don't you? By Dev, that idiot from the corner shop. Well, he don't want anything to do with her.
The old story, man's inhumanity to womanhood. Mind you, some of them ask for it.
Ah, well, she's a bit of a lost soul, is that one, you know. She's very highly strung. Big girls like her that are pregnant, you know, well, they do silly things.
Betty, what do you mean? That she's going to do something stupid?
Now, Leanne, that's not what Betty said. Though it has been known
Hi, Max. Come in.
Tom?
I suppose Audrey sent you up here, right? Talked me out of leaving.
Yeah, she did, but...
Yeah, I thought so. Max, you're wasting your time.
Look, this is me asking, not Audrey. Don't go, Tom. I know you don't get on with your dad, but...
It's too late. I've already fixed myself up with a job in Leeds working with a mate. Don't tell Audrey and don't tell my dad.
Well, surely you're going to tell your dad where you're going.
No! Oh, I finished with him for good.
Look, Tom, everybody has these problems, but running away doesn't solve anything. I mean, look at Ashley and his mum. He really resented her for giving away when he was born, but, you know, they've both made an effort and now they're glad because they're friends.
There's a difference, Max. You know, Ashley's mum isn't on at him all the time trying to run his life.
Yeah, well, I understand that.
No, I don't think you do. I mean, he's always on at me. Always. You're telling me how to live, what to do. He can't let me be me.
Yeah, well, Ashley used to get that from Fred Elliott.
No, look, you don't understand. With Dad, it's like an obsession. You know, whatever it is, there's only one right way to do it, his way. When I was a little kid, you know, doing a drawing, say, he'd come up and look and say, well, that's not how you draw a cow, son. This is how you draw a cow. You know, whatever it is, cleaning your teeth, tying your shoelaces, there's only one way to do it. The way Dougie bloody Ferguson does it. Well, I've had it with him, Max. The only thing I can think of is just get away. I'm sorry, but that's it.
Excuse me, please. Martin, what's the rush?
Next lecture's starting. About a minute ago.
Hardly spoke to us all day. After this lecture, we'll break for lunch, don't we? Do you fancy going to, like, find a pub together, just you and me?
I don't think there'll be enough time. Anyway, I don't know any of the pubs round here.
All right. Well, what about after the course is finished this afternoon? I mean, we don't have to go back straight away, do we? We'll hardly get any time together.
Yeah, I know.
Work. It's great, isn't it? Like banging your head against a brick wall. Lovely. When it stops.
We're going to Rovers then?
Yeah, and I'm on Shandy.
Where's Linda? Linda, we're off to Rovers.
Yeah, wait your sweat.
You've not said much today.
Not had much chance, taking all those notes.
That's not what I meant. Look, I can tell you're upset. Is it something I've done?
No, it's something me and you have done. Brought it all on to me when your husband came round to our house and told Gail we were having an affair.
But you said she didn't believe him.
Oh, she didn't. She thinks I'm a faithful, loving husband. She trusts me. You know, I just feel awful telling all these lies and pretending. I mean, you don't have to do it. You and Jerry are split up. I've got to do it all the time.
I don't want to make you unhappy, Martin. Are you saying you want us to finish? Is that what you want?
Well, I'm going to miss you.
I'm going to miss you too.
You take care.
I'm sorry about this, Audrey. I know I should have given you more warning.
Yes, you should have done, but... Oh, all the best. Good luck, Tom.
Oh, thanks.
Good night, lads. Bright and early tomorrow, eh? Hey, Tom, lad. Come and have a drink. What's going on?
What does it look like?
Haven't you told him?
Told me what?
I'm moving out.
Oh, got yourself a new flat, have you?
No, I'm moving away from here. From Weatherfield. I'm not sure where I'll be living yet. But even if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Well, what the hell's brought this on? Have you sacked him?
No, I have not. I'm very sorry he's going, actually. And if you don't know why he's going, then I believe everything Tom said about you.
Oh, I get it. Been telling little stories about me, have you, Tom? Making the ladies feel sorry for you.
No, I've told them only what I had to tell them. Explained why I'm leaving. And it's to get away from you.
So you were running off without a word to me? It's not a man's way, Tom, not a proper man.
I'm not arguing with you. There's no point. It always ended up with you itching to give me a good hiding.
No. Please, don't go, Tom. OK, OK. I'll give you more space. I'll keep out of your way. All I ever wanted was what's best for you.
Yeah, your idea of what's best for me, never mine. Goodbye.
Tom! Please! I'm sorry!
You've been out all lunchtime and now you're going out again tonight?
It's not out of choice, it's business. If I can get an order out of Harry Myers, all well and good. Anyway, he's paying.
All right for some.
You can come along if you like.
What, and spend 3 hours across the table from some bloke that wants to talk about the price of knickers all night? No thanks.
All right, suit yourself. You out with Claire tonight, are you?
No, she's away for the weekend. In Cheshire somewhere with one of her girlfriends. They go riding.
Now that's posh. Oh, saddle my horse and give it a carrot.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Anyway, I'm going to get back to the flat. I'll see you later.
All right, take it easy, sunshine.
Mm-hmm. There you are, doggy. $3.50.
Do that again.
What's wrong with him?
Money, I should say, Betty. With me, it's women.
Oh, yeah?
No, it's Gwen, you know. I mean, I try to help her out, try to sort things out for her, you know. She just says I'll have a go at me.
Well, wait till you're asked, love. It's always a good rule, is that?
Pardon mine, Betty.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to call a cab. Do you want one to take you home?
No, I don't fancy sitting in the flat on my own all night. Janice and the girls normally come in here every Friday night. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll go out with them. I'll have a girls' night out.
Oh, hi, it's Mike Baldwin here. I'm at the Roads Return, Coronation Street. Well, as soon as you can. I'm going into town. OK, thank you.
Don't worry about me. I shall enjoy myself.
I know it must be difficult for you at home. You know, I do understand that.
No, it's not your fault. It's me. I just don't like all the lying.
I'm not asking you to choose. You know, I won't ask you to leave your kids, and I'm not asking you to leave Gail. I'll just settle for what we've got, you know, to be together when we can.
Gosh, it's another thing that gets me. You know, I'm no good for you. You want some bloke that's free. Not me with a wife and 3 kids.
It's you that I want, Martin. And I know I can't have you, you know, not all the time. But like I said, I'll settle for what we've got. I love you.
Love you too.
What's the problem? What's the old man want now?
I've no idea. But I know what I want.
How do you mean? I thought you were here with a message from Dad.
No. But I've got a message from me. I'm lonely.
Look, Linda, this isn't a good idea.
I think it's a brilliant idea.
You don't know what you do to me.
Don't I? But I'm willing to learn. Why don't you tell me?
Hello? Oh, hi, Leanne. Amy? I don't think she's in. I'll have a look. If she is, I'll get her to ring you, all right? Bye.
Monica, get out of there. You'll get me shot. Monica!
Come on.
What you got your trousers back on for? Thought the drinks were for half-time.
Cheers.
Cheers, Mike. Ignore it.
No, I'd better answer it. The lights are on. They'll know someone's home.
Well, whoever it is, get rid of him and hurry back.
Hello, sunshine. Come on, then, let us in. What are you doing here, Dad? I thought you had a meeting. Yeah, so did I. Got the restaurant, message from Harry to say he couldn't make it. Said he'd catch up with me sometime. I felt like phoning him and telling him to stuff it, but need his trade, so... Anyway, Linda's out boozing with her dog rough mate somewhere, so I thought we could go and eat.
Well, yeah, sure.
Right. Grab your coat and let's go then. Hang on a minute. That's Linda's. What the hell's it doing here?
Mike, what a nice surprise. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? I thought you were out boozing with your mates.
Well, I was, till they started having a go at Mark. They were saying he's as bad as you. So, I gave him a rollicking and I came over here.
Well, good for you.
I came to tell Mark the sacrifice I'd made for him. You see, I'd bought around, they hadn't.
Well, it's your fault for drinking with that rubbish, isn't it? Come on, grab your coat, let's go.
Oh, great. I'm hungry all of a sudden.
Well, you could be right there, Dougie.
Jim, give us another.
Right, certainly, sir.
Hey, have you seen him, Miss Caroline?
Well, his phone's gone off, you know, Tom that works for me.
What for? He didn't get on with his dad. Oh, I'm not surprised.
There you go, Dougie, £3. Whoa, let me.
All right,
£3.
all right.
I know you're not. £3 is taken out of that tenner, all right?
Right.
Tell you what, you're hitting the drink tonight, boy, eh? Hope my son hasn't driven you to it, eh?
No, not your son. It's my son.
Oh, all right.
I've given him everything. Tried to make it okay. He treats me like dirt.
Ah, well, join the club. I've been a life member, so I have.
Okay. Well, have another drink.
All right, I'll join you.
Leon,
What? What's up?
I found this in Amy's room.
And what were you doing in there?
It's some sort of letter.
Well, what's in it?
I don't know. I think she's going to do something.
What?
I can't read. Well, the writing is squiggly.
Oh, come here, let's see. I can't go on any longer. Dev does not want me. He does not want our baby. So there's no point in living. It is termination time for both of us. Please thank everyone at the Rovers for their kindness. Thanks for everything, Vera. Sorry to be a nuisance. Bye.